It is Hyper, and welcome back to another Military Monday, MRE Monday, where we have an MRE together, and I talk about what I like about him, what I dislike about him, share some stories from when I was eating MREs on an almost daily basis, and yeah, we just have a good time, all for the sake of, I guess, preservation of history, sharing a unique experience with people, and then kind of bringing a little flavor of military life to the average person out there. And not to mention, I have a good time with all my friends and stuff. Plus, this is a members only stream. I think it would just be easier to do it that way, honestly. So we'll see if anybody joins. It'll be the first time I'm doing this in a very long while. I think we missed out on having Mumble with us. It is what it is, though. It happens. Yeah. Today, where are my gloves, actually? Let me go get my gloves. Can't eat an MRE without gloves. And I do not have my bayonet today because, complications with owning dogs. And, yeah, it's just not available at the moment. You know what? I think the next one is going to be members only. Let's pop this open for the others. Let me see. Community moderation. How do I do this? Can I edit it in real time? Can I? No, I cannot edit it in real time. I just have to stop the stream. Wow, I just have to stop the stream. Yeah, okay. That's another big reason all the streams are going to be on YouTube. It's fine, though. So, the MRE we have today that I'm about to intro for you guys, and this is my first time streaming off of my phone. It's going to be high quality, but I don't know if you guys are going to be used to that vertical format. I wanted it to be horizontal, but I don't know where my other tripod is, so I'm just going to have to order another tripod today and figure it out. We'll see what happens. So yeah, anyways, let's check this out. God, I should have done it on Twitch too. But this is menu number 18. Beef ravioli in meat sauce. Standard MRE, completely sealed up. And this is one of my favorites for a number of reasons. One, it's basically Chef Boyardee MRE. Not bad stuff, not bad stuff. And like I said, I didn't have my bayonet with me today, like due to complications, but I have this nifty thing. And this will work just as well in a pinch. So we're just gonna break that seal. This is super sharp. I think this is probably more sharp than my bayonet. But look at that. Look how it just slices through that like hot knife through butter. It's not hot and it's not butter, but we'll see. Love this knife. Got it in Arizona at a place called Ravencrest Tactical. If you guys want one of these knives, I custom built this. I chose the blade, I chose the internals, I chose the handle, I chose the clip, I chose the color, I chose the emergency glass breaker right there. Love this knife. And yeah, if you guys want one, check out Ravencrest Tactical in Arizona, Phoenix area, Phoenix Metro. It's not bad. Fun fact, that knife is illegal in Germany. Yes, it's illegal in most places in the United States, but you remember, I live in the great state of Texas. And Texas is a cool state because of the laws. It's a bad state because of people. People in Texas aren't very friendly. It's kind of boring. But at least the government in Texas knows its place. And we're just going to continue to open this with a knife just because it's easier. And just showcase. Look at that. Look at that thing. I mean, this is classified as a dagger, too. This is a dagger-style blade. It's sharpened on both ends. It's got a hardened tip. It's got serrations. So, yeah, this is... There are not very many states and agencies and governments that like knives like this. But who cares? If you go to the UK, you'll probably meet your end by, like, a sharpened piece of scrap metal or a butter knife. But people who are law-abiding citizens that own these are the bad guys, I guess. Now, I pop that right open. Let's check it out. Beautiful. Now, double seal pack. It's got quite a lot in here. And there aren't multiple packs in here. That's it. The bag is empty. It's just this double seal pack right in here. We have our... I think this is our main meal right here. Yep, there's the main meal. Full focus. Beef, ravioli, and meat sauce. $12.90. I don't remember when this was packed. I don't know how to read the codes on these. I never really bothered because why would I? We ate expired MREs all the time. I remember we opened up what do we call them? Like 7 cubes or like there's a name for the boxes we used to use, like the deployment boxes. They're basically the military version of like a shipping container. What is it? It's like I don't remember, but yeah, we opened one that hadn't been opened in like since our gunny had been there for years, and we had found MREs from like 12 years ago, and they're fine. They're fine. But look at that. This one actually has a 5 hours for optimal recovery. Replenish energy stores, repair muscles, replace fluids, refuel regularly, rest, and recover for the next mission. Timing is critical. Your recovery meal: carbohydrates, 8 to 120 grams, protein 15 to 25 grams, fluids. Like, see, this is what I was talking about before. Carbs. Most of your energy in the field and MREs come from carbs. They're very high in carbs. They're very high in salt, and you're supposed to be drinking a lot of water with them. But yeah, they're not that high in protein. They have a decent amount of protein, but they're not as high as people might think. Then you got recovery shell mix, chocolate protein drink, and these are all things that have a mix of protein. They have fluids in them as well as carbohydrates. So it's pretty cool that they include that. Nutritional facts. It's got all kinds of interesting stuff in it. We've got the water. Beef is the #1 ingredient. The Ravioli. Enriched semolina flour. Yep, semolina, niacin, iron, thiamine. Let me see. Riboflavin, folic acid, thiamine, nitrate. Cheese, culture, salt, enzymes, cooked beef, garlic powder, seasoning, enzymes. Yeah, it's basically just some dehydrated stuff within the pack and the sauces. I think this is thermostabilized, so it really doesn't have a lot of preservatives in it, which is pretty awesome because it's relatively, I don't want to say healthy, because ravioli's not really healthy. It's got cured stuff in it, and then, there's complications with that. But versus like fast food, it's really not that bad, and that's like the proof in the pudding. All right, next thing is, let's see what we got. Oh, we got the Italian breadsticks. A lot of people don't like these because the seasoning on them, they're super dry. They're super dense, super dry, but they're very soft at the same time. And they've got seasoning on them. I don't know what the seasoning on it, like, but there's something in it that has like, there's like oregano and there's like kind of a parsley flavor, kind of, very, not really, that I don't recognize it. It's more soapy, more bitter. And for that reason, a lot of people don't like these. But I love them, and I like to heat up my cheese pack and spread it on them, and they're not bad. And look, 200 calories just from this tiny thing. And you guys can't even tell, but this is smaller than a single slice of white bread, and it's 200 calories. So, yeah, there you go. Not bad stuff, though. I like them a lot. We've got our gum, our matches, our moist towelette, our toilet paper, and I think that's salt. Yeah, iodized salt. Always eat your iodized salt. You'll retain water, and you need iodine. You don't have iodine in your body, bad things will happen to you. One of my least favorite things to get in an MRE of all time, classic M&Ms. I don't hate M&Ms. I don't like, I'm kind of just indifferent to them. I don't hate them. I don't like them. They're just M&Ms to me. 230 calories right there, and it's just regular M&Ms. Regular modern M&Ms packed and thrown in the MRE. What is the date on these? Let's see. These were actually packed in 2023, so this was packed long after I was out of the military. So this was a fairly recent MRE. Yeah, got some nice fresh M&Ms right there. You can tell by the packaging, it's not old. It hasn't been thrown around a lot and stuff. All right, let's check this out. We've got a recovery bar. I've never had this one. Packed here in San Antonio, though. 87216. This is right near me. Oh my god, that's crazy, doxing myself already. Yeah, recovery bar, salted caramel, marshmallow crisp. I've never had this, 250 calories. It's super light. It's not really, yeah, it's a crisp. So I think it's chocolate covered, and it's got like puffed rice inside or something like that. And it's got some marshmallow and caramel in there. And I think that's what it is. It's just high in carbs like that. Fun fact, knife is legal. No, it's not working in Texas. You could run around with a 2-meter longsword. Yeah, I could walk up in like to a Capitol building in Texas with a rifle strapped to my back, and it'd be totally within my rights. I mean, and people do it. People have their rifles in their truck out here. People open carry out here, and it's fine. Don't have a lot of shootings or anything crazy like that. So, I don't know. Anybody who thinks that legal gun ownership is a problem is 100% wrong, because it's got some of the least strict gun laws in the world, and some of the lowest amounts of gun violence. So, it is what it is. Hey, Kat. Ooh, that sounds good, though. It does sound good. I'm excited for this. I've never had it before, so we'll see. I can't really gauge what it's going to feel like or taste like from this. Taste like? Can't even talk. I'm losing my voice from talking so much already, but we'll see. Oh, my God. This is one of my favorite drinks. I've talked about it before. This is your beverage powder, right? It's a carbohydrate electrolyte powder, so it's Gatorade. That's what it is. Except it's like carbohydrate fortified Gatorade, essentially. The cool thing about it, though, is it's only 90 calories. And yeah, it's the fruit punch flavor. This one's good. I like this one a lot. Yeah, allow water to just chemically purify to stand 30 minutes. And chemically purified water is more of an army thing, more of a special forces thing. Conventional, like, regular GIs are going to have water bowls and stuff with them when they can. You don't get really tablets or anything like that. You can, but, I mean, that's up to your Navy corpsman attached to you. The water purification really stands on their responsibility. Facilitating it, providing it is by the chain of command, but the purification itself, the corpsmen are supposed to verify that. I never had good corpsmen that cared about stuff like that, so we just got a water bowl that they threw a cap of bleach in now and then and shook it around, and that was about it. But yeah, 90 calories. You got cholesterol, saturated fat, 0 grams, 0 trans fat. Let me see the sugars. 22 grams of sugar. Okay, just so you guys know how much powder's in here. This is a pack. This pack is about the size of like a liter bottle, like 1 liter bottle, and that's how much powder's in there. That's how much powder's in there right there. See what I mean? And 22 grams of added sugar. That's about maybe like 30-ish grams. I'm not sure. Let me see. What does the packet say? How many? What's in this one? It should tell me. 1 packet added sugars. Yeah. So this is about 45 grams, and half of it is sugar. So it's basically most of it's sugar, and the rest is just flavoring and fruit punch. So it's like Kool-Aid. It's really good, though. I like it. Super refreshing. And it's got such a unique flavor you do not find with regular Gatorade or other like recovery drinks and stuff. So it's very unique, and the only place you can get it is in an MRE. I wanted to make a joke with the size of your white bread and ask ask which DIN it corresponds to, only to find out there are over 100 DIN for bread in Germany. There's probably 10,000 DIN for bread in the United States. You know, every locality. I feel like Europeans really forget how big the United States is, right? So we don't have like a national milk brand. Like I know people in the UK, like everybody drinks the same milk. The milk I drank in New Mexico is like the milk you drink in Farmington is different from the milk you drink in Albuquerque, which is different than the milk you drink in Las Cruces, right? The milk we drink in San Antonio is completely different from the milk you drink in Houston because the state is huge. So every city has its own like dairy and farms and like local produce, right? So that's why like the idea like United States gets mocked a lot for valuing things like local produce, but I don't think Europeans understand how big it is. Like if I wanted to go to Austin, the nearest city to me, it's like a 2-hour drive, 60 miles an hour to get there. I would already be halfway through Germany. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of funny to see that put into perspective now and then. I'm sure you'd find 100 DIN for bread in just Texas alone. More than that. But I don't know. The amount of different foods we have in localities in the United States is just insane. And we got our cheese spread. No jalapeno. I guess I'm not that important. But yeah, jalapeno cheese spread. I haven't even gotten the chocolate flavored peanut spread yet. I want to get that one. But yeah, regular cheese spread. This is, like I said before, the new MREs are really skimping on the cheese spread. Like, listen to me. If you work for Sopaco or you're packing MREs, you're an asshole. I'm not kidding. I'm just kidding. You're not an asshole. But that's just me joking. You're not an asshole. But I don't know why you guys are doing this. This is one of the things we looked forward to the most is our cheese spread. And you're getting rid of it. Give more cheese spread. Like, nobody cares about M&Ms. What are you doing? Nobody cares about M&Ms. Steve 1989 is probably losing his mind right now because he does MRE videos and he collects M&Ms like religiously. So he's probably like, "Are you kidding me?" But yeah, give us more cheese spread. That's insane, guys. There's the MRE spoon. Gotta love it. Eating device. Like I said, you strap it to your flat. Strap it to your plate carrier and you always have a spoon with you. It's mission critical equipment. Always have a spoon on you. But I highly recommend just getting one of these. It's smaller, it works better. You got a fork on one side, you got a spoon on the other side. It's lightweight, really easy to keep clean. Made of the same stuff that my grip on my rifle right there is made of, which you can't see, and I'm not going to show it on the video for reasons. Yeah, I like these instead. They're bad. They're not bad. They're not bad at all. And the best part of the entire MRE is the mini Tabasco. And they haven't included these in a very long time in MREs. So yeah, I'm going to keep these. These are the MRE packed ones that even are labeled for MREs. Packed for MRE Transpac Reserves Corps in New Jersey. And they're bringing them back. I'm happy with that. They had the little like blister pack, not the blister packs, what do you call them? Like the ketchup packets. And they were so hard to use. They'd explode. They'd leave a lot of trash, but these are much better. I love these little glass vials. They're just so neat. Tabasco brand on the cap. You can't really see it. But yeah, they're awesome. They're really awesome. And it's tiny. It's a tiny little Tabasco bottle. I'm going to put that with my other one in the collection. And that's basically the whole MRE. It's basically the whole thing. What do we got here? Looks for a MagTech. This is an interesting looking FRA. It's got like ribs on the inside, and that's new, which is a good thing. That's what I was talking about before. You know how I said like all of that iron powder in there like can get mixed up and it like clumps together and it doesn't work. It's like compartmentalized now. And that's something that people had been talking about for years, and they finally did it. And they even updated the little graphic for the MRE. Like, look, it even has the little ribs on it right there, showing you that the FRH has the little ribs on it, the FRH. But flameless ration heater, by the way, that's what it is. Meal ready to eat heater, trademark. And it just basically tells you how to use it, you know, all the steps. I mean, I don't follow those steps. You got to do it the good shock and awe. You got to smack it around a little bit and get it motivated, get it nice and hot and bothered so it works properly, you know what I mean? And then there's your standard rock or something. And I guess our rock or something today is just going to be my medical kit. And well, it's too big, I think. I'll probably just use... We'll move that to the side. Probably just use my weapon cleaning kit. That should be enough. All right, well, let's heat up our MRE with our flameless ration heater as it was meant to be heated up. And as you guys can see, this MRE is pretty bare bones because it's ravioli. Like, usually the really good main meals have like minimal additions to them. And usually the main meals that don't have a lot to them have a lot of additions. That's why tuna has a lot of snacks in it, and that's why ravioli and other like hearty ones that give you a nice good meal have less things. So you just basically get one pack M&Ms. That's why. No big deal. I mean, I'm fine with that. I like the power bars and stuff, but yeah, nice thickness going on there. And my dogs chewed up my Nalgene bottle, like my $35 Nalgene. So we're just doing some nice purified drinking water, get those microplastics in our blood, because that's what we need. That's what we need to keep us going. We're Americans, goddammit. Microplastics are what it is all about. Okay. I don't care what you say. RFK is going to do wonderful things for the next generations. And let's fill it up. And I overfill it. It says don't overfill, but I've been doing this for years, and overfilling does its thing. Okay, let me see. How much we got in there? Can't even tell. Wow, that pour was so good. I got it like perfectly where I would have poured it otherwise. We're going to a little bit more. That's way too much. No, it's not. No, it's not. That's all good. And, oh, it's already getting hot. Let me see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it over. And then I'm just going to shake the hell out of it. Get it going. Smack it around. Like I said, you literally smack it. You can get that reaction going. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's starting to crackle. See how it's filling with gas? It's about to MRE bomb. Oh my God, this one's rocking. Look at that. Look at that. And that's what they're supposed to do. Man, see, the march of technology always goes on. Look how hot that is. That is steam. Gotta love that MRE smell. It smells like fireworks and... It smells like fireworks and, like fog and like dirt. Like a fog-like machine and dirt. Gotta love it. Oh my God, this is hot as fuck. Oh my God. Hell yeah. Why weren't they like this when I was in, man? This is crazy. All we're going to do is fold that over once. On the back side, we're going to add our meal. Then we're going to get our heater sleeve, which is basically just a Hot Pocket sleeve. There's that. Clarify, I didn't determine an industrial standard that was only for white bread toast. Otherwise, there are 10,000 different... Oh, that's... Yeah, I get what you mean, but like... the different types of... Oh, Jesus. I thought you meant like the EIN or something. Fair enough. It still is different by locality out here, though. Like, we have the FDA, but like, oh my God, the FDA is useless. That's one thing that Europe gets right, is food regulations, for the most part. Okay, this is... One downside to it being so efficient is it's... Oh my God, hold on. I'm not going to be able to show you guys me putting it in the sleeve, just because I can't maneuver it from that angle. That's what she said. I'm not going to show you guys me putting it in, because I can't maneuver it from that angle. I feel like that was a good one. Kat, you could tell me if that was a good one or not. Okay. That's in there, and you want the heater on the bottom because heat rises, you know, science and all that stuff. And then we're just gonna slide our cheese pack right in there as well. And we're just gonna let it do its thing on the rock or something. And like I said, our rock or something is just my weapon cleaning kit. I'm gonna just give these a honey. I mean, you guys know what M&Ms are. They're fresh M&Ms. Do I really need to open it for you? I'll let you guys. You guys can tell me. Do you want me to open them? I'll open the M&Ms. I'm just gonna eat them now. You know, I don't. Like I said, M&Ms. I'm indifferent to M&Ms. I don't really care too much about them. Which government organization is good at what they do? United States Marine Corps is good at doing what it does. I don't know though. And that's why I like RFK, because he says the government does a terrible job, especially when it comes to our health and wellness. Yeah, just standard old M&Ms. These are the old colors too. Are they the old colors? No, there's blue in there. They're the new colors. I don't know why. That color yellow just looks different. They're just regular M&Ms, you know? Very crunchy. Oh, wow. Did they change the recipe? Because the thing I don't like about M&Ms is I'm not a fan of candy shells and stuff like that. I'm just really not. I like more or less consistency in the textures of my candies. Red 40. Gotta love Red 40, man. Does this have Red 40? This has Red 40. It literally is just sugar, dextrose, so it's just sugar, citric acid, natural and artificial fruit juice flavor, monopotassium phosphate for those electrolytes, sodium citrate, you know, for the acidity, and then Red 40. This is basically sugar and Red 40. Yeah, gotta love it, man. That'll get you ready right there. And I like how they actually gave us a drink pouch for this. So, like, I have one of my canteen cups right here, but we didn't have to use it. You know what I didn't get? I didn't get coffee. Why did I not get coffee? That sucks. I didn't get coffee with this MRE. I hope that's not a common thing nowadays, but yeah. Let's mix it up. We'll have a little sip of it. And I always add more water than it asks, you know. I like to water it down a little bit. I like a more lighter flavor. But yeah, as I was saying before I got sidetracked by the whole coffee situation is these shaker bags are nice because you can pack them out. You don't have to clean anything. And yeah, these fold flat and you're just always ready to drink. You just pop this out of your pocket, pour some water in it from like your Camelback or a bottle of water, and just drink it on the move and then fold it away and pack it. And don't have to worry about anything else. And they seal up too, so you're not worried about contaminating your Ayo, how much water does it say to add? It says half a canteen cup, 12 ounces. And this is 16 ounces, so we'll take a little gulp. Maybe it's 12, I'm not sure. Either way, like I said, I like to water down a bit. And it's got these little, like, gussets right there on the side, so, no, that, I don't know what you call it. It's not really a gusset, but it allows you to grip it without dropping it. Especially when you miss and you get the outside a little bit wet, it's a lifesaver because you don't have as much dexterity as you'd think. Oh my god, look how well that dissolves in there. Auf nach Paris. You don't need hot coffee if you have Panzerschokolade? Who has Panzerschokolade? Okay. I'm making a mess. But look at that. That was way more than... It said it was 16 ounces. That had to have been way more. We're just going to jiggle it. Gotta love the jiggle. Watch it just explode and I just shower my rifle and my med kit in, like, Fruit Punch Gatorade, essentially. But yeah, you got your jiggly little pack right there. And this stuff feels like it's dissolving a lot better than the old ones used to, so... It's really a good thing. See if our MRE is still generating heat. Oh yeah, that's still rocking. There's Honey screaming at one of the dogs for doing something dog-like. They probably tore something up. Like I said, they annihilated my headset yesterday, which really upset me. I was not happy with them. I was not happy with them at all. Alrighty. Knock Tres. Okay. It's kind of hard to see inside, so I'm gonna spread that open a little bit. Oh my god, that's what she said for sure. It's hard to focus on it because it's a liquid, but look at me just dripping it all over my tray, which is fine. Yeah, it's just like got that deep red, kind of Gatorade-like color, but super light. Like you don't. Gatorade has a certain like has a certain milky quality to look when you look at it. You know what I mean? Like when you shine a light at Gatorade, it has like a little bit of opaqueness to it. This doesn't. It's a deep red like Gatorade, but it's like very clear. Very clear. Oh, and it's delicious. This is super thirst quenching. Like imagine a Gatorade, but after you take the first sip, you just gotta keep drinking because your body's like, man, that is like super hydrating. And this is. It's got your citric acid. It's got the electrolytes in it, and you know that water and that sugar. Like that's gonna hydrate you like crazy. Not to mention you have the salt from your meal and everything. Man, you're just gonna suck all this up, and it's so good. It's delicious. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. Cat's like, that's fair. Yeah, cats have also done that with mine. I know they're such a pain in the ass. If I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I didn't want to have a dog until like I had land and stuff where it could run around outside and stuff. And we have 5 now in a house, inside of a house, and I don't know how that's gonna play out when the puppies are fully grown, but we'll see what happens. Delicious stuff. If you guys can get your hands on one of these, definitely do it. Like try going to like a military surplus store, and some of them will have like boxes or bins that are just filled with leftover MRE stuff that people don't eat, and they'll buy or donate or whatever. And it's basically just like the rat food, like the junk food stuffs, and you could find these too. Just buy them for like 75 cents or $1 or whatever. Just so you could try them out. They're really good. And like I said, I have a bunch of MREs, and I'm probably going to be giving them out to people, members of the community. First one's going to Mumba, because Mumba is one of the people that helped support me in this endeavor, right, to start doing this. We'll just let our little drink sit right there, because it doesn't really stand up inside. Yeah, that's good enough, whatever. Let me show you the Italian bread real quick. Let's see. Oh, it smells so good. It smells like pizza sauce. It really does. It smells like pizza seasoning. Like that pre-made pizza seasoning you can get at the stores, and like at least in the US you can. Kind of smells like the seasoning on those pizza flavored like sticks or like chips or something. My god. That's what I get for leaving on my computer. I have scum on in the background and my character just pooped. That's pretty hilarious. Oh my god. That is so funny. But yeah, while I was rudely interrupted by the flatulence of my scum character, yeah, that's all that's in the pack. You got your bread, you got your pack, and they're breadsticks. It's basically just a piece of bread, just with like ridges cut into it so they can be easily broken apart. And they're super dense. It's like the regular snack bread in an MRE, but it's seasoned and it's a little bit smaller. It's a small piece of bread. It smells so good though. Let me see. Can I get it to focus? Getting it to focus is difficult, but come on. Give me that close-up shot. Come on. It's not going to work. This is as close as we're going to get. Yep. And you see the little flecks of seasoning. It's tomatoey. It's got a tomatoey smell to it. And you can see little flecks of the tomato in there. Yeah, it's basically pizza seasoning without like the cheese and stuff. The cheese and the rest of it baked in the bread. Super good. I love them. Let me take a tiny bite. Yeah, like I said, super dry, but good flavor. They changed the recipe. The flavor's a lot more subtle than it used to be, which is fine. I mean, I liked them before, I like them now, so it's not terrible. It's not terrible at all. This has been heating up for a little bit now, but I'm going to let it heat a little bit longer. Let me stick a finger in there and test it. Hold on, let me get my finger out of the glove. My old cat once peed on my PC. Yeah, I will never own a cat. I like cats, but if I own a cat, it would have to be a specific breed, and I would have to. Son of a gun! I just burnt myself really bad. It would have to be a specific breed, and I would have to really understand its temperament from like the people who I'm getting it from. You know what I mean? Oh my god, this MRE burnt me so bad. I'm not going to show you guys. I have a burn on my wrist now. These FRHs do not mess around, and you could make things called MRE. We'll just call them fireworks because the word we used is not safe for YouTube or the internet in general. It's a good time. This thing is exceptionally hot. Whoever chose to redesign the MRE flameless ration heaters for this, you deserve like legitimately a medal. Like Donald Trump should find you and give you a medal for actually giving us an FRH that works consistently. This is awesome. This is really awesome. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this MRE is replacing the spaghetti because I'm not going to lie, I have had this one. But I'm at the point where I can't remember if I had it while I was in the military or not. You know what I mean? So like, I don't even know if I can't put my finger on a story that reminds me of this MRE because, like I said, I don't remember if I had this while I was in or not. Like most of the other MREs, like there's such distinct flavors and experiences where you could just be like, oh yeah, this reminds me of this time or that time. I don't have that with this one. But yeah, you're supposed to knead them, and that's what I'm doing, just getting that heat mixed around, making sure it's all uniformly spread out. You hear that little squishiness in there, that like, that's the cheese pack. And that's good sound because that means the cheese pack is nice and liquid and we'll be able to mix it up together. And honestly, what a lot of people would do, the other MRE that these come in is the spinach pesto pasta, which is my favorite. That is my favorite MRE of all time. I love spinach pesto. And you didn't get a cheese pack with it, right? So you'd save a cheese pack, put it with the spinach pesto, but I got a cheese pack with this and ravioli. And typically people would just put the cheese on their bread, but I'm just going to mix the cheese in my ravioli. And then I'm going to just eat the ravioli on top of the breadsticks. Maybe I'll save one to get a little bite of cheese with it, but I don't know. I like that. I think every MRE, every single MRE should have at least cheese spread or peanut butter. And if they don't, you're doing something wrong. Because candy's not bad, right? The candy's okay. I don't really crave candy in the field, though. Like, I really don't. Plus, I take very good care of my oral health in the field, too. So candy doesn't really fall in line with that. So outside of the protein bars, I don't really eat it. All right, let's slide that baby right out of here. Look at that. It's like liquid. It is liquid. That gas expanded in there. Look at that. There is nothing solid in this bag. You can't really hear it, but it's liquid. The cheese melted completely. I don't think I've ever had the cheese melt this good unless I was using like my Jetboil stove and boiling the baggies in the water, which I recommend. That's probably the best way to heat up an MRE in a short amount of time. But flameless ration heaters, this one worked great. I am so happy with this. I'm so happy with this. And the fumes weren't even that bad. And, there's a little bit of rust and stuff on my tray. It happens. I mean, what would an MRE be without some sort of health hazard? Even though, like, your body processes rust just fine. You know what I mean? I mean, like, you get rust from tetanus. No, you don't. You get tetanus, or you get tetanus from rust. You don't. You get tetanus from a type of bacteria that exists in rust because it's a very rugged surface. You get the same bacteria from getting cut by a rock or getting cut by, like, the shell of a bug or something. Like, tetanus it has nothing to do with the rust itself. From what I understand, that's what I was taught in the military. It's like tetanus, you're not just going to get tetanus just because you got cut by rust or something. Yeah, now you can hear it. Listen to that. When Milka review, I want to do a Milka review, but they're hard to find in the US now. And they're expensive. It's getting harder and harder to find all that stuff now because a lot of European countries would rather us go into World War III and have a nuclear war with Russia than let the United States tell everybody, like, let's not start killing each other like it's the 1940s and 1910s again. So a lot of places are adding tariffs and import taxes and stuff, and it's hard to find a lot of really good stuff I used to get out here from Europe, especially Europe. It's easier to get stuff from Asia right now. Even Russia. I probably would have an easier time getting stuff from Russia just off some website than I would being able to get your average European stuff right now. I want to do a Milka review because I do love Milka chocolate. It's my favorite. I mean, you know that, Noah. We've had this conversation before. I'm very fond of Milka chocolate. And Ritter Sport Bars. I really like Ritter Sport Bars. Ritter Sport Bars are really good. I love chocolate, but I'm not a massive fan of American chocolate. Old American chocolate, yes. New American chocolate, no. Hershey's is one of those companies, and Nestle. Nestle and Hershey's, two hugely evil companies. But, you know, you take what you can get, right? When there's only one choice, there's only one choice. Man, this is heated up quite nicely. All right, let's tear her open. And these new rib bags work great too. They used to be really difficult. Look at that nice. It's like pizza sauce, right? It's like, again, it's like Chef Boyardee ravioli. All right, not a clean tear. No big deal. That's why you got two of these babies. Still not a clean tear. God damn it. But nothing year-old eating utensil can't fix. Or otherwise known as your emergency entrenching tool. Look at that. Nice ravioli, guys. It's literally just like Chef Boyardee ravioli. Not bad at all. Really good stuff. Yeah. Let me see. I'm going to add the salt to it for sure. But there it is right there. I know my lighting's not great right now. Could be better. And for whatever reason, my phone's not focusing super well. I don't know. The lens shouldn't be dirty. Yeah, look at that stuff, though. Not bad at all. All right. Bottoms up. First bite. Literally, basically, Chef Boyardee. And who doesn't like Chef Boyardee ravioli? It's kind of like the Chef Boyardee. A little bit less metallic. It has like that kind of preserved sauce flavor. Like that, the Boyardee sauce flavor, but the pasta is really soft and stays together. Like, it doesn't break apart. Like, people who grew up eating out of the cans, you know, that canned pasta from, like, Chef Boyardee, they fall apart like crazy. These ones aren't doing that. And it's a really nice meat sauce, too. It's not just all tomato. Like, I can taste, like, the other parts in it. It's not bad at all. Really thick, really dense. Not bad. I'll have one more bite. Oh, yeah. That's delicious. All right. Let's bust this open. Just a little tiny tear, because this is like molten liquid right now. That nice super yellow cheese color. Look at that. And let's take a bite. Nice seasoned breadstick with some nice and warm cheese spread. Let's see. Oh, that's such a great combination. I don't know why people didn't like these. They're not bad. I think a lot of people just had very immature taste buds, which makes sense. You know, a lot of people are joining. The Marine Corps average age, I think, was like, what, 20? Like, Marines are very young compared to, like, the Army, the Air Force, and the Navy. So, for lack of better words, they are very immature in a lot of ways. I sure as hell was. I was, like, what, 19 by the time I was in the fleet, like, having a responsibility and stuff. Crazy times to think about. Look at this. How am I going to do this? I'll show you that initial squirt, and then I'll have to do the rest of it off camera so I don't make a mess. Look at that. Look at that cheesy goodness. All right. I'm going to go do it over here so I don't make a mess. Oh, baby, this is delicious. All right, real quick. Last bit of squeeze of cheese is just for me. Just for myself. The cheese by itself. I love MRE cheese spread. Yep. And for those of you guys that want to know what it tastes like, it's like, I've said it before, but you know those little snack packs that come with like a Slim Jim on one side and then like a square stick of cheese? The flavor of this, it's like a perfect mix of Cheese Whiz, like canned cheese, and that like stick of square cheese that comes in that little like Slim Jim like, you know, meat and cheese snack pack things. If that's what this tastes like, and that might sound gross to you guys, but I promise you, when you have it, it works so well together on so many different things. It's delicious. All right, I'll be right back. Let me actually grab my ravioli. Look at that melty, cheesy goodness. And this melts, it has kind of the texture and consistency of real cheese. It doesn't feel artificial. It feels like cheese that is starting to melt. You know what I mean? It's so hard to explain. MRE cheese is one of those things that's like, it's an enigma. It's its own thing. It's super unique. And there's a reason people say it's worth its weight of gold. Weight in gold. You could trade it for cigarettes. You could trade it for lots of stuff I can't mention on the stream. But, you know, there's a reason people like MRE cheese. Look at how it just transformed that. You could tell this is creamy and cheesy and amazing now, just by adding that cheese pack. And I recommend, if you guys eat this, add the cheese pack to your meal. It always just steps it up like crazy. I said I was going to add the salt, but I don't think it really needs salt. It kind of does, but like, I'm not in the field right now. I'm pretty hydrated. I'm not going to like over salt myself. All right, look at that. It's kind of hard to like get it to focus on anything particular. Look at all the cheese I have on my fork, but my spork, but man, let's try it out. Oh my god. That is the way to eat this MRE. That is delicious. Wow. The reason I'll never understand why they don't include cheese packets more. I really don't understand it. Like I said, cheese packet should be in every single MRE without fail. Take another big, this one's got a lot of meat in it. Not a lot of ravioli, but a lot of meat. Let's get a big meaty bite. Wow. This, close contender for my second favorite MRE. Just gorgeous. So good. And you can see these, they look like pierogies. They're like one piece of pasta folded over and then sealed on one end. They're like empanadas or dumplings or something like that. Really good. That's probably why they don't break apart. Another great idea, but yeah, that's what they look like. That is what they look like. Let me get out of the lighting real quick. Look at that. Super good. There's meat inside of them. Let me see if I can show you. Oh, my scum character is so funny. You see the meat inside of them? It's like a really finely ground like meat paste, I think, is what I would call that. But most of the ground beef and stuff is on the outside, and it's real beef. It's great, and you can tell. It doesn't really. It has a very like fresh ground beef consistency to it. It's really good. It doesn't feel preserved or canned at all. Delicious, guys. I'm highly enjoying this. All right. I'm making a mess on my tray. It's okay, though. I didn't get any of that on the intended breadstick. My god. Let me, we'll just dump that there. And I know I got beverage on there. It's okay. You know, you eat things off the ground in the field. You eat things you drop in the dirt in the field. You drink water that doesn't smell quite right. So, we'll keep the experience authentic. God, it's so good. It is so good. If you've never had an MRE before, not a bad place to start. All right. I'm just going to use my gloves to put it back on. Like I said, I've eaten way worse. Look at that. Breadstick, Italian seasoning, cheese spread, beef ravioli and meat sauce on it. This is going to be a treat. That is so good. My gosh. You know, it is super dry though. Hold on, I can't even talk. Give me a second. Oh my god. My computer fans just turned on and they're super loud. That is fantastic. But I am about to choke to death on that bite of breadstick because they are really that dry. Great flavor, super soft consistency though. It's always weird to have a really soft bread that doesn't really crumb up and dry and make a mess, but is also really dry. Super, super soft, super dry. Really, again, a very unique consistency that I haven't really had anywhere else. I can't really describe it. It's somewhere in between like cornbread and like a really soft American style biscuit, but more dry. The combination of the ravioli and the punch, it pairs well. Like a nice cheese with the right type of wine, you know what I mean? It just works, guys. I do think fruit punch was the right choice for this meal. I don't think lemon lime drink mix would have been the move for this. That's perfect for this. Maybe the grape one though. Maybe the grape, who knows? All right, let's have some more. I'm gonna go give Honey a bite of this so she can try it out real quick. I will be right back. You can hear my dogs and stuff bark in the meantime. Give me 1 second. Oh my god. What a disaster. She was in the middle of a call and the puppies just lost their mind. Let's see. It looks like canned food or cat food. I don't know. Did you mean cat food or canned food? Let's see. We'll see what Honey's verdict on it is. I didn't see her eat it because, like I said, she was in a call, so we'll see what happens. Delicious. Wow. I'd eat this at a restaurant. I really would. It really would. But then again, I'm not hard to please when it comes to food. Really good. Really, really good. I'm trying to put my finger on it. It's very familiar in a way I don't really know how to put into words. Kind of like a more chewy, more dry, less like flaky pizza Hot Pocket, kind of what that experience was like. Loosely, not the same, but somewhere around there, but higher quality, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's kind of the way I would describe it. Better than pizza rolls, hovering around the flavor and texture and everything of like the pizza Hot Pocket, but not bad, not bad. We're almost done already. Jeez. I want to try that dessert bar too. I'm excited to see what that's all about. Man, if we get the whole crew to come together one day, we all like meet up in Texas or something. Give everybody an MRE and we could just go have an MRE picnic somewhere, like on the lake or by one of the rivers or something. That'd be cool. It'd be really cool. Give me a second. It's super dry. Like I said, it's super dry. Totally worth it though. Totally worth it though. It's extremely dry, but somehow not unpleasant. I don't know how that works, but it does. Let me see. Don't want to waste any of this. There are people in the field and out there who don't even get to eat an MRE tonight, so try and be as non-wasteful as I can. Last bite. Really topping it on there. Better ratio. That was really good. That was really good. Very heavy in my stomach, but delicious. Really, truly delicious. Oh my god. Why am I taking my glove off? I'm not done yet. What am I doing? Making a mess is what I'm doing, apparently. How did I get ravioli right there? That's impressive. That is impressive. Let me cleanse my palate with something that has a very strong flavor, so therefore not going to really cleanse my palate, but I'm going to enjoy. And some more juice. I wish you guys could just smell it too. It just, when you smell it, your body is like, I want to drink that. Not in like, oh, it's sweet way, or oh, it tastes like soda or Gatorade kind of way. It's like, instinctually, I'm smelling this and it's like, that smells like something that just I need in my body. You know what I mean? Regardless of the flavor or the fruitiness. It's just, I don't know, guys. There's something about MREs. I guarantee you they put mind control stuff in these. They've got to, right? Oh my god, it's so good. Let me see if I can kind of show you guys the color. This is going to be hard to do. Oh my god. I've had worse things on my gloves before. See what I mean? It's a very deep red like Gatorade, but there's not that cloudiness to it. There's like none of that cloudiness to it. It's super, super refreshing. And like I said, I'm making a mess. It is what it is, though. I'm not going to finish it up just yet. We've had everything in the MRE, except for... Oh, we didn't use a Tabasco. I without the cheese, the ravioli would not have been good with the Tabasco without the cheese. But with the cheese, I think that would have been a slammer. That would have been a home run. I need to get a bottle of big Tabasco that I can keep here so I don't use my little tiny Tabascos. And I had one, but it separated. And I talked to Tabasco about that. And they're like, yeah, that's not supposed to happen. Like, specifically, we've designed Tabasco to not separate. So they're like, if it did separate, there's probably something wrong with it. And I was like, okay, so I won't use it. I need to go get some more Tabasco. But here we are. Recovery Bar Salted Caramel Marshmallow Crisp. That would, yeah. I don't know what you mean, that would, yeah. Because the chat's not delayed. I'm not used to seeing it where it is right now. Let's open this. God, this was difficult to open. Oh, it's a bag within a bag. I've never seen that before in the recovery bars. Interesting. It's a very metallic Mylar bag kind of thing, right? It's not really Mylar, I don't think, but, you know. What is that? 2 grams of fiber, 38 carbohydrates. Wow, this is where you get your carbs from in here. 8 grams of sugar, so it's not even high in sugar. 10 grams of protein. Yeah, this is not bad. This is not bad. This is like probably more healthy for you to eat than a lot of trail mixes out there. But yeah, this is no markings at all other than this like little serial number or some sort of batch number, 2290-2. That's all there is. No markings or anything. I wonder if this is the only bar package like this. And it's like 3/4 of an inch thick. Maybe a 1/2 inch thick. A little more. Somewhere between 3/4 and 1/2 inch thick. Maybe it's like 5/8 thick or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, very interesting. Let me just tear it open. Yep, it's that like MRE style puffed rice. I was expecting chocolate. I really was. It felt like there was like a coating or something, and there usually is, but there's not, which is fine. I actually... Interesting. It's like a Rice Krispie treat, but it's got a much thicker amount of like, what would you call that, filling, like binder? like the nougat or like what the marshmallow would be in a Rice Krispie treat. You know what I mean? Smells very subtle. It smells like, let me think. It kind of smells like, I don't know if you've ever had sugar babies or sugar daddy candies. They kind of smell a little bit like that. Not really. Let me think. It smells like, kind of like apple cinnamon Quaker oatmeal. I don't know where I'm getting that apple smell from, but it has like a hint of apple to it. And you smell the caramel, and then there's cinnamon for sure. I don't know what else is in there, but it's a very sweet caramel. It's like a very, very sweet caramel. It's not like, I don't know, like, you know, that caramelized flavor, that nutty flavor you get from caramel. This is like very, it smells like it's, whoa, what was that sound? Like it's very much on the sweet side. Let's take a bite. It's got a very cool consistency too. Like the other power bars. Yeah, it's like the insides of the other power bars, except this one's just not covered in chocolate. Let's try it out. Interesting. I love the texture. It's got a lot of bite to it. It's like a very satisfying, super subtly crispy, like, bite to it. It's not crunchy, but each individual, like, rice grain puffs are, like, they're crispy just for a little bit. And then, like, it's like a soft, like, candy bar texture. It's really good. Super light. It doesn't taste as sweet as I thought it would. And it's a very light caramel. It smells way sweeter than it tastes. It literally tastes like a rice cracker with a little bit of cinnamon and caramel on it. It's good. It's really good. Like, it's simple. It's really simple, really good. You're not going to melt this. You're not going to smash it. And honestly, guys, this is super filling. Like, if I kept this in my pocket on, like a 20 miler or something, pop this out and ate it, like, I would have a full stomach. Like, I could feel this, like, expanding in my stomach. This is amazing. All the power bars should be like this. Maybe one with chocolate thrown in too. That wouldn't be bad. But this stuff is, it's hard to describe. See if you can get a better look at the texture in there. It's so hard to show you guys what it looks like. It's super good though. I just looked up how much it costs to send a package to the USA, around 60 euros. Yeah. 60 euros. Yeah, it's something Kat and I have talked about a lot, same as Mamba and I. International shipping is pretty expensive. And for 641 euros more, the plan uses biofuel. People don't even understand. What is the incentive behind selling it as biofuel? I guess maybe increasing the usage of biofuel, which I'm not against. Using biofuel is a great thing, but, like, it's not going to help the environment any more than just burning regular oil. Not bad, though. Why were you looking up how much it costed to send stuff to the United States? You also have to understand, Texas is completely self-sustaining, so it might even be cheaper to send it to Texas than it would be in other parts of the states. You never know. We have some of the largest airports in the world. We've got ports. We've got train lines. We literally have everything you would need to run in a country completely self-sufficiently. We've got our own oil, got our own food, got our own power, completely self-sufficient infrastructure. Something like the 8th largest economy on the planet. I don't like the people in Texas very much. Very unfriendly for the most part. But I do believe in the whole God bless Texas thing. I think it's a good thing. I think Texas is a net positive on the world. I would love chocolate, Noah, but don't spend money on me, man. You know, Noah, I'm just going to give a shout out to you. You have been one of the biggest donators for the channel since you showed up, like, day one. What was it, like, it's been over a year now. But you've helped the channel so much with your donations and your gift subs, and you show up to every single one of my streams, Noah. And I appreciate that, man. It means a lot to me. But don't be spending money on me, man. Don't be spending money on me. One, I don't deserve it. Two, if you want to give money, donate it to like the channel and stuff, and then I'll funnel that directly into running the servers. I'll funnel that directly into raising the money for like t-shirts and stuff, so we can do that charity stuff. Like, I think that would be what to do. I will figure out how to get that German chocolate, but you know, unless it's something that can't be bought in the US, we'll make a trade. I'll tell you what. Tell me what you want to send me. Tell me about something you would like to try from the States, and I will send it. And it'll be a trade for a trade. You know what I mean? But I appreciate you. That's what I'm getting at with this. I appreciate you, and I don't want you to be left empty-handed. And thanks to Kat, too. Kat's like my oldest friend on the channel, and Kat has helped me with the servers and everything. Just everybody. I know it's just you two guys watching right now, but when I record this, there will be more people who watch it, I hope, ideally. And, yeah, I just want people to recognize that you guys are wonderful human beings, and I greatly appreciate you. Speaking of, is there anything you do want to try from the United States, Noah? My God, I can't finish this, guys. There's so much. I'm going to give this to my wife. I think she'll really like it. It's a lot, though. Let me check the ingredients really quick. Tapioca, sea salt, almonds. That's the flavor I was looking for. Almonds. It does taste like almonds. It tastes like almond butters, but it tastes like. Contains almonds, milk, and soy. Yep, you can taste the soy. The only thing in here that's really not natural, we've got some potassium sorbate. We've got some glycerin. Besides the artificial flavoring, glycerin, and potassium sorbate, this is all completely natural. That's not bad, and it tastes like it. It tastes like one of those high-end like health bars. It's kind of like a Cliff Bar, but it's more dry and more hearty than a Cliff Bar, because Cliff Bars are very soft, very dense. But yeah, that's what this is. This is just the MRE version of a Cliff Bar. That's what I was looking for. It's like a Cliff Bar, but a little bit more dry, less chewy, a little bit heavier bite to it. It's not bad though. It's really good. It's really good. Anyways, I just want to thank you guys so much for being patient with me. It's been a long time since I did one of these MRE Mondays. It's something I really want to continue doing. I at least have 2 more weeks of MREs down the pipeline. If I do it every other week, that's like another 2 months, another month and a half kind of. And like I said, other big things coming to the channel. Check out those servers, guys. I really appreciate it if we were able to do like a server filling event, because the money Noah and Mac and Mumba and Angel and everybody else have spent on the channel has gone into getting those servers up. So if you guys want to make your money worthwhile, let's host. I want to host server filling events. Let's fill up the Gary's Mod server. Let's fill up the Scum server. Get as many people as we can at a time to build up those ratings and bring more people into the community and the Discord and stuff. I really appreciate that. But if you haven't played Gmod, it's an amazing game. It's basically a game full of games. You got Prop Hunt. You got Trouble in Terror Town. You have Death Run. You have Melon Bomber. You have Barrels. You have the Murder Game. You have Gun Game, Deathmatch. There's things like Cinema. There's Super Jump. There's just so many things you could do in Gary's Mod. It's a really good time. So I would really appreciate if you guys just stopped by the server once or twice and just said, hey, what's up, for a little while. Take a photo of the chocolate shelf in the supermarket when I buy one again. Awesome, Noah. Let me know, man, and I'll do the same for you. I'll do the same for you. We don't really have chocolate aisles. We have, like, it's weird how it works here. It's basically Hershey's or not, but I do like going to other specialty stores that have some really cool chocolates and, you know, stuff like that I could probably send you. Again, it'll probably be more local to Texas than the United States as a whole, but it'll still be good nonetheless. Anyways, I forgot to do this last time, but we're going to have our MRE gum. MRE gum, xylitol gum. Super good for you. super good for your teeth. It cleans your teeth, and it creates an environment where the bacteria that causes tooth decay and like stuff like that, it's not going to prevent plaque or anything like that, but the bacteria that cause cavities and stuff, actually, yeah, it'll stop all of that. Yeah, it'll stop them from attaching to your teeth and building up. It literally creates it to where, like, it kills it. It's an environment where they can't survive and they can't connect to your tissue. And I'm not a dentist, but science studies show that drinking or eating this, once you completely rinse out your mouth, maybe floss, after every meal, will keep your mouth incredibly healthy and clean for a very long time. And eating this is even better than just flossing and mouthwashing on top of just your regular toothbrushing. So xylitol gum is super powerful, and that's why the United States puts it in its gum, because, you know, it's a good idea to do that. Let's see. Yep, it's just a regular, generic, kind of minty flavor. I don't know. We're going to eat it. Let's see. Super crunchy exterior. An awesome peppermint flavor. Very, very pepperminty. Like the peppermints, you know, like the red and white peppermints that you would get as like a little like handout or on somebody's desk or something, or around Christmas time. It's like a candy cane kind of. Super fresh. Very cooling. Very clean feeling when you chew it. Really nice hard shell. MRE gum is just really good. I wish I could buy it over the counter, but yeah, maybe I'll just see where I can get some MRE gum and mail that to people. That would be easy. But MRE gum, delicious, delicious. I think overall, I really do like this MRE. And I like a lot of MREs though, you know. I would say it's like, it's one of the better ones. I wouldn't call it one of my favorites on second consideration. This is good, but I don't know. The main meal, fantastic. Cheese, fantastic. It's got the breadsticks. I'd say it's pretty good. This really kicked it down pretty hard. I would have rather they gave like a piece of like a meat stick, like a meat stack, instead of M&Ms. That would have been awesome. Or like Tootsie Rolls or like an Airhead or something. That would have been cool, but M&Ms, guys, M&Ms melt, they smash. They don't taste very good. I don't think M&Ms taste very good. It's just my opinion, but it's pretty good MRE. It's like if I'm gonna put them all in a ranking order, there are so many, I probably couldn't do that. But I would say it's like slightly above middle of the pack. Like if you rated them all 1 to 10, it'd probably be somewhere around like, not based off of how good it is overall on its own, but like in the standing with the other MREs. I'd say it's above average. It's pretty good. Really good main meal. Really good drink. But there's no coffee. Where's my coffee? Why do I have M&Ms? Who wants M&Ms? Ugh. This was pretty cool. I liked it. The more I think about it though, yeah, this is awesome. This is like a second meal. Like you could have that just for breakfast with a bunch of water and you would be going for a while. Really surprised by it. It's not a very big bar, but it's like thick and super dense, and that's, yeah, like I said, this is like a lunch snack. Like this is like afternoon like meal or something. Not bad. Oh yeah, now the lighting's good. The sun's at the perfect angle through the window to like really kind of show you the texture and stuff. It's not bad though. It's not bad though. Anyways, thank you guys so much for rating me on MRE Monday and Military Monday. I will catch you guys in the next streamer video. Tomorrow's Terror Tuesday. I want to play Oakwood. The game kind of sucks though. Like everybody was like, "Oh my god, it's so scary. It's so fun," but like, it's just a roguelike. That's all it is. It's a roguelike game, and it's like, it's cool. It's dinosaurs. It's terror, but I don't know if I'm gonna continue it, guys. I want to do games that are fun, that we enjoy, that I enjoy, that are easy to bring out conversation and stuff like that. So we'll see. I'll talk to you guys about it, see what we'll do. We're going to be playing Repo, though. We're going to play Phasmophobia, Repo tomorrow. So if you guys want to join, let me know. And I do plan on playing Metro. It's just further back in the pipeline. It's further back in the pipeline. I have to connect my Xbox into my office, which will happen very soon, I imagine. Anyways, thank you guys so much. I'll catch you guys in the next video or stream. And I will see you tomorrow, starting with April, Stress Awareness Month, and we're going to do some really cool stuff for that. And yeah, see you guys in the next video or stream. And until then, I don't know how to end the stream. I don't. I have no idea how to end the stream. No idea how to end the stream. Let me try this. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yes, I am. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next video or stream, and until then, peace.